Hi, my name is Katie. To quote our current president, Barack Obama, "Can I live?" I was given a prompt for today's video. That prompt was, why is it hard being a girl/woman in today's world? But then I realized that a lot of the problems that I was thinking up that females have could be in some way mirrored with a problem that men have. And I remembered that feminism is not just about women, but about equality for all genders. So hopefully it's okay that I'm transforming this prompt a little bit. In addition to talking about some issues that women have today, I will also be talking about how some of these issues are mirrored by problems that men have. This is feminism. Number 1. I've heard and read so many stories about young girls and boys being pushed to follow the societal norms of their gender. Some girls want to dress up like male superheroes. Some boys want to play with Barbies. A sickening amount of parents are afraid to let their children do things that are commonly expected only of the opposite gender. Often there's homophobia involved. Other times it's just parents being self-conscious about what other people will think if their daughter is playing with a G.I. Joe or their son's dressing up like a princess. Thankfully, it has become more commonly accepted for girls to do these boy things. Unfortunately, there is still a big stigma attached to boys doing girl things. However, these girls who do find interest in things that are commonly attributed to boys are often labeled as tomboys. Although the word itself usually isn't meant as an insult, when you think about it, we're basically stripping a girl of her gender in order to explain her interests. Like, what is that? A girl likes to play football. She is a girl who likes to play football. Was that so hard? Girls and boys alike should be able to like and play with whatever they want without their gender or their sexuality being questioned. Number 2. It is the year 2015, and over their lifetimes, men are still being paid more than women. The gender pay gap is real. In America, women from all 50 states are faced by the pay gap. In Washington, D.C. in 2013, women were paid 91% of what men were paid. This is the smallest gap in the U.S. The widest gap is in Louisiana, where women were paid 66% of what men were paid. That's ridiculous! And the gap is found in almost every occupation. The whole thing is just crazy and sounds like something that should have been left in the 1900s. For more information about the gender pay gap, check out the link below. Number 3. For number 3, I'm going to be talking about rape, so if you find that triggering, I suggest you skip to this part of the video. Go ahead, I'll give you a second. Women and men can both get raped. Let's just get that out now. When a woman is raped, sadly there are often a lot of responses like, well, what was she wearing? She's probably asking for it. She already said yes and then she said no. She was being a tease. People who say these things are disgusting. Rape is rape. The only way it's not rape is if the person is sober, awake, fully intact of their senses, and consensual all the way through. Guys can rape their girlfriends. Men can rape their wives. There is no case where rape is okay. On the other side, men can also be raped. The same as women, they can be raped by their girlfriends or their wives. It's still rape. And the same people who are putting down these women for being raped, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that most of those people tend to be men. Say equally degrading things towards male rape victims. The most common being, you should have enjoyed it. No! Under no circumstances should anyone be forced into sex if they don't want it. There is so much more I could say about this topic, but that is a very, very basic summary. Number 4. Can we talk about how some people are still trying to make abortion illegal? Roe versus Wade was 42 years ago, and some states are still trying to put laws on women's bodies. In case you couldn't tell, I am pro-choice. You want to kill babies? Did I say that? Where was I when this happened? I am pro-choice because I believe that it is a woman's decision on what to do with her unborn child. Do I think it's sad when a woman feels she has to abort her child? Yes, it's very sad. Do I think it's terrible for a woman to have to carry a baby for 9 months only to struggle to support it after it's born? Yeah. There are much worse stories out there. Like people who set up fake abortion clinics just to lure women in to teach them about the evils of abortion. I read about one place that had women take off their pants in order to run tests, but then they'd hold the pants hostage until the women were lectured. That's awful. So that's where we're at on abortion right now. Number 5. When I started this video, I said that the topics in this video were all going to be related to feminism. Hopefully my viewership doesn't include any of these people, but there are a lot of ignorant or uninformed people out there who give a negative connotation to the word feminism. There are people who do understand the definition of the word, but are afraid to associate themselves with it because of the negative connotation that has been attached to it by some people. Aziz Ansari, who you might know from the show Parks and Recreation, said this thing in an interview with David Letterman that I love. If you believe that men and women have equal rights, if someone asks if you're a feminist, you have to say yes. Because that is how words work. Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm a doctor that primarily does diseases of the skin. Oh, so you're a dermatologist? Oh no, that's way too an aggressive word. Not at all, not at all. Now this is an issue that faces both men and women because, despite what many of those ignorant or uninformed people think, both men and women can be feminists. So now not only do feminists have to deal with issues like inequality and gender expectations, but now they have to deal with the ignorant people who are fighting their cause only because they don't understand it, or because they're afraid of the jerks in the world who are actually against equality between men and women. Also, the term meninist is stupid and literally means nothing. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I talked about a few different topics today, so if there's anything that I talked about that you would like to hear more about, let me know in the comments down below. Or really any video suggestions I'll take in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for the independent study and more. Be nice to people. Please. Life's too short. Bye!
What are you doing? I got it. Oh my god, that was so loud!
I'm not lactose intolerant, I'm just unable to fully digest lactose in dairy products. This is how you sound!